Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. These guys trying to stop hovering around 500. They come in 4-3 to this one. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And we're off in Cincinnati. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same the quarterback there. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Takes the second down snap. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A gain of 7. First down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Browns, first down. A gain of 15.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's a Browns first down.
That's another Browns first down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The give for the first time to Rachaad White. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
40-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I gotta guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Jaden Reed to return this. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go right back to Etienne. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Looking right, and he finds it. And that will not be enough for a first down. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Right back to Chase. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
The play fake. He'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Hits some space around midfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
And the Browns first.
He's going to throw this one. Luke Jenkins on the drop down. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Setting up to throw. Throw left side, finds Fanning. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Quick on the draw to White. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. Last one got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Judkins running between the tackles. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. That's another Browns first down. 1st and goal at the 1
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to throw. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a second quarter lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Browns push their lead to 3.
Bengals 7. Chase McLaughlin.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
13 yards on the play.
Going play action here. Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
At the 46-yard line.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run. Etienne. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense, in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw now. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
And the Browns, 1st down.
To throw here on 1st down. The throw right side, caught by Fannin. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Browns.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
10 more yards.
1st and 10 from the 32.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Once more into the hands of Judy. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Complete to Jerry Judy.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Pass is cut at the 9. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and goal.
From the gun, a run for White. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Demetrius Knight. A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Setting up 2nd and goal. They're throwing it. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Browns push their lead to 3.
Bengals 14.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals down running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
And the Bengals first down.
Burrow now on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again, it's Burrow. The Browns get there and take him down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Pass play coming here. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Browns first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Sticking to the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to throw it again. Taken in by Fanning. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
15 yards. That's another Browns first down.
They are throwing it again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and And he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Chiefs. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take...
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on a tackle. Burrow from the gun. Catch made left side by Laporta. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up for the 20 after the touchback. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and are working to stretch that out to 4. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
The Browns, 1st down.
They go play action on 1st down. Outright, Cooper's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Completes. This is Fannin. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's got the hook up to Cooper. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. call. Judy has it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Cedric Tillman. Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Running on second with White. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Gonna keep this one and go. And they're gonna down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. He cuts it to the right sideline. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
A gain on the play of 73 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
ETN again. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
5-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
26.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Browns ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. To throw here on 1st down. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Pass play now. A little screen pass for Judkins. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Returning to his go-to, it's Judy. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Yards on the play. That's another Browns first down.
Another one for Judkins. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Bengals get to him and take him down. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they make the tackle at the 38. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Third and long for him here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll go, Judkins. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Complete to Harold Bannon Jr. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Going power with a big tight end. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns push the lead up to 12.
33. Bengals 21.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
McLaughlin to kick off for Cleveland.
Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Bengals, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Burrow on first down. Finds him over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Time still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down from the 42.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. Still fighting forward. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now within one score in the fourth. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals trim the deficit down to 5.
Browns 33. Bengals 28.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Browns first down. It's a gain of 10.
Another gain to Judkins. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Jordan Battle. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up fourth and long. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Up to the 30.
10 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Travis Etienne, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Devin Bush. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. They go right back to Etienne. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down.
brings up third down.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trailing by 5. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Here's Etienne on the give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. That's caught for the first. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Out of the gun to give to Etienne. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow gets it out one quick. And the Browns pick it up. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Handoff now to Junkins. Has the first down for the Browns. And that should be enough to clinch them this victory. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Sign quarterback run here. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb.